Hey guys, welcome back to the Art Source. Today's YouTube video lesson for the week is going to be kind of an art project slash plant project that you guys can enjoy for spring and summer. Hopefully you guys can learn a little bit more about planting and the way the flower cycles work. So let's bring out our supplies for now. So in your bag you should have received one of these 4-inch Terra Cotta pots, as well as a bag of seeds and a bag of soil, as well as this marker. So we won't be using the soil or the basil for not until end of the video, so you guys could hold on tight with that, and just know that you don't need to use all your seeds just yet. And also, if you have more than enough soil, then of course, maybe find a backyard to toss it in. Also, fun fact, the bags that you guys received this in, the green little baggies that have the dirt are compostable. So if you guys, are conscious about the environment, just know that, these little Ziploc baggies are compostable, and they are available if you look for them online. There's tons of them that are starting to be on the market. Anyways, so before we get started, we have this beautiful marker, and you probably received it in a variety of colors. I chose white because it shows pretty brightly against this orange terracotta color. So it's a paint marker, so it's a little different than your average marker. So before you get started on your project and design, maybe sketch out your design with a light pencil. But you also want to have someone maybe help you with the pen. Paint pens actually need to be shaken, so if you read the directions, you need to actually shake it for quite a bit. So I'm going to pause it while I shake it, but you're basically going to be holding it like this, and you're going to shake it. So maybe for a good 20 to 30 seconds, you should be fine, and then I will show you how the pen gets started. Okay, so I shook it for a good maybe 20-30 seconds, and you're just, repeating that motion. Before you start to design your pot, what we're going to do is test it in maybe a place where we won't see any type of mistake. So I marked it in there since it's going to be filled up with soil. Looks like the pen's working perfectly. And these are paint pens, so be careful about the fumes, and also be careful if you're going to get it on your hands. If you prefer to work with gloves, please, I would love for you guys to be as safe as possible if you prefer working with gloves. And also, this is a paint marker, so you can use this on most materials. So if you have a plastic pot at home, or maybe a glass pot that you want to, make it into a nice planter like this, or like this one, this is a pretty good pen to work with most materials. It's great on paper, it's great on wood, also even rocks. People like to design rocks. A couple of months ago we did a rock project, so this would be a perfect marker for that as well. And so now that I'm done talking about this pen, let's get started with the design. Okay, I more or less know what I want to do already. I kind of want to do this desert sun landscape, and since we only have one color, I just wanted to show you guys. It doesn't seem like a lot, but depending on your design, you can make one color against the terracotta look really awesome and bright. Like, for example, this is a store-bought pot, but they're only using the natural color of the clay and also white, so that's why I put this here, to kind of inspire you guys. A lot of patterns, so if you guys can't think of drawing anything, there's also patterns. So you see these beautiful patterns that you can repeat and go along your whole pot and create your own little design. But I'm going to show you an example that I want to do, so if you guys can follow along, or you guys can come up with your own interpretation. So let's get started. So I'm gonna do like a really wide, I guess, an upwards arch, and by that I'm kind of creating this rainbow effect, I guess you could say. So maybe this would be easier, but I wanted to do basically an arch. That's the word. So just go slowly. And so now that I made my line, I'm going to go over it again and make it thicker. This is what I'm going for. It's going to be kind of like a sun. So I'm going to add the marks as well. So it'll be So if you want to stop here, this is a great little design in itself, but I also wanted to do a design on the back so that you guys can get also another second idea with your pot. So I wanted to do a desert scene, and just by drawing a little line like that, that's creating a horizon, and then I wanted to do a little cactus. So it's just the silhouette, but I'm pretty sure most people can identify what this is. And I also wanted to do background mountains like that, and kind of create these little textured patterns that also resemble mountains for my cactus. And what I can do is go all around here, finish my horizon line, and it doesn't have to be a perfect line. In fact, I think it looks better that it's not straight, because I've never seen a ground that is completely flat in the desert and in the nature. So, you know, it's okay. We're done with our design. I just finished up a couple of details. We're going to do our plant side of the project, which is actually really simple. So what we have left is our dirt and our seeds. So first we'll focus on the dirt. Get that out of the way. Literally just pour it in like this gently. It might be a little messy, but that's okay. And you just kind of want to even it out so it looks like the perfect amount of soil. So once we're done with that, we are going to open up our seed packet, and depending what kind of flowers you have or seeds you have, you you don't have to put all of them. You can actually save them in case you have like a second pot to work with, or maybe want to recycle something, or you have your own garden outside. You can go ahead and use more of the seeds. But for this, I think I'm gonna put, since there's so many, I'm just going to put a little handful like this. So I have plenty of seeds left. Of course, save your things, guys. So with these seeds, more or less, you're gonna just want to find little pockets, and you can just stick your finger in a tiny amount, maybe just a small little poke, and you just want to sprinkle in your seeds like so, and then gently cover it with your dirt. And what you want to do is set it out somewhere in the sun, and whether it's like a countertop in your kitchen, maybe you have a nice kitchen window, or if you have a windowsill that has a perfect amount of lighting, or if you have a backyard, to set it somewhere safe, where it can grow and get some sun. And you probably want to water it maybe once a week. Make sure that the soil is not too dry or too wet. So after this, I'm probably gonna wet it, and we're all done actually. So enjoy, guys. I really hope that you guys get involved with planting your own flowers and herbs and vegetables. It's a really fun thing to see something grow. So enjoy, and I can't wait to see what you guys design. Thank you.